Hello folks, this is Coach Marco Robert and thank you so much for checking out my channel today. Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about something that is probably one of the most important things in business, which is, how to close a deal in sales. Guys, if you own a business, probably the most important thing that you need to learn is how to close a deal, how to make a sale. One of the most important things. And then, over the years, I've actually been able to develop some methodologies to help my clients actually do this in the most effective way possible. In fact, I have probably broken records with my ability to train people on how to sell. If I'm going to ask my video guy here to queue up a little video of a testimonial. One of my clients had been in business for 18 years. And for 18 years, he couldn't sell. Could not sell. And after spending about 45 minutes with me, this guy was able to not only sell, but he actually did the biggest sell in his company's 18-year history. I met with him probably 3 or 4 months later. I kind of ran into him. He's from South Africa, and I was back in South Africa, and then I just run into the guy, and he's like, Marco, my God, man, you changed my life. And then I said, do you mind sharing that with me on video? And then we recorded this video testimonial. His name is Rams, and he was just completely ecstatic. I think you're going to enjoy the video, so let's just cue it up right now. Right? You guys like this video? I mean, I told you, right? I am probably the fastest person to train somebody to become an expert in sales. Selling is actually very, very simple. Selling is actually just a few simple steps. But the one thing that you need to develop in order to become a good salesperson is called sensory acuity. What does that mean, right? Sensory and acuity is an ability to feel what the person in front of you is actually feeling. See, most human beings are not good at sales because they're not good at connecting with other human beings. Most human beings are not good at sales because they don't care about other human beings. If you care, not just like, oh yeah, I care. No. Do you really care? Do you actually care to actually put yourself in the shoes of the other person, feel what it feels like to be the person on the other side of the table, negotiating with you, trying to buy something from you, trying to do a deal with you? If you cannot do that, you're never going to sell, period. Give up, just hang up your jacket, go get a job working at the grocery store because you will never be able to sell. It's that simple. Nobody talks about that. It's this ability to be more conscious than the average person out there. Because selling is actually very simple. Once you understand that selling is a relationship between two human beings, that's what it is. So you have to be a human being who cares for the other human being. If you are not, they will feel it. So you have to have this sensory acuity, this ability to feel what the other person feels, to understand what the other person actually wants. Now, step one, after you have that, is to be able to actually build rapport. You need to build massive rapport with the other person, right? Now, if you're a human being, you know how to build rapport. Unless you've been stuck in the basement of your grandmother's playing video games for the last 20 years, if you are a normal human being, you know how to build rapport. You've made friends in the past, so all you have to do is make friends. How do we do that? We connect with them and we appreciate them for who they are. That's how you build rapport. You make them more important than you. That's how you build rapport. So build rapport, step number one. Number two, you need to be the kind of person who knows how to take control. If you do not take control of the conversation, then nobody wants to buy anything from you. Nobody's going to trust you because they're not going to believe that you know what you're talking about enough. So you need to be able to posture and take control of the conversation. There's two energies, right? It's you and it's the other person. If you're coming up like this and they're coming up like this, you're never going to sell. They're going to sell you. When the sales transaction happens, it's two people coming together, and the one who actually brings more certainty is the one that's actually going to be selling the other person. And I see it all the time. You have a furniture salesperson who works on a furniture floor instead of a furniture store. And then I'm training them, right? And then they meet, this potential client comes in, and I said, okay, so at the end, I go to him and I say, so did a sale take place? And they're like, no, I'm sorry, I was not able to sell. I said, no, you didn't hear my question. I didn't say, did you make a sale? I said, did a sale take place? And they said, no, I did not make a sale. I said, so they sold you. They're like, what? Yeah, if you did not make a sale, this person walked into your store, they want to buy a couch, and they haven't bought a couch. Why? Because they were able to sell you that they were not going to buy a couch. You were not able to sell them to buy a couch. See, when two people get together in a potential sales relationship, a sale always happens. Now, sometimes money does not exchange hands because they sell you on their inability to buy. Be very careful about that. The person who brings more conviction, the person who is more in control, usually is going to be the one actually making the sale. Okay? Number 3, you want to be able to demonstrate your compassion. You want to make sure that you convey to the other party that you're not just there to actually make money and to be able to pay your rent or to be able to take your family on a nice vacation. You're there because you want to help. You're there because you care. And this needs to be genuine. If they don't get that, if you're not able to convey that to them, nobody's going to buy from you. Okay. Next step, 4, you need to demonstrate your honesty. People want to trust you. Nobody buys from somebody they don't trust, and they won't trust you if you're not honest. One of the best ways to demonstrate your honesty is simply this. To simply say, hey, guys, we're having this conversation. I want you to understand that by the end of the conversation, if it makes sense, I'm probably going to make you an offer to move forward with me. Does that make sense? People are like, yeah. I call it diffusing the bomb. See, they know that you're there to sell them something. You know you're there to sell them something. But most people are dishonest. They're trying to kind of avoid it. It's very slimy. Instead, you want to be upfront and you say, you know what, at the end of this conversation, if things work out, I'm probably going to make you an offer. Are we cool with that? Guy's like, yeah, of course I'm cool with that. Okay, great. And then automatically what you're doing is you're basically posturing, hey, you know what, I'm a very honest person. Okay? Step 5. You want to be helping people confronting their own delusions. People have a lot of delusions when it comes to buying, especially about money. People have objections. People have fears. But you want to help them confront this idea. You want to expose their own fears. Right? The reason why the guy wants to buy a new couch is not because he wants a couch. It's because every time his buddies come over, they laugh at the couch. Because his in-laws are about to come over for Thanksgiving, and he's afraid that, you know, he's gonna feel cheap. He's gonna feel less than, because his in-laws have beautiful furniture and then he doesn't have a nice couch. Okay? So you want him to expose and confront his own pain, his own potential pain. Otherwise, he's not going to buy. See, the guy, he's been kind of putting his head in the sand. He knows he wants to buy a couch. He knows his in-laws are coming over. But as soon as he walks into your store and he realizes that the couch that he wants is $3,000, he's like, whoa. And then he allows the $3,000 to actually become an obstacle for buying the couch. He has the money, but it's $3,000. Whoa. So you want to help him confront the fact that the pain of not having the couch is a lot more than actually spending $3,000. Okay? Very important. Number 6, you want to help them kind of create hope. You want to give them a beautiful future. You want him to kind of experience sitting on that couch, right? And when his in-laws are coming over, and how proud he feels because now his living room doesn't look like crap. He has a couch that doesn't have pet stains on it. Understand? So you help him. You see, the last 2 points, 5 and 6, are related to this. Okay? If you've ever studied neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP for short, you would know that human beings are motivated by 2 forces. 1, people want to avoid pain. 2, people want to gain pleasure. So what you're going to do is you're going to help them confront the negative aspects of not owning a couch in the past. They didn't own a beautiful couch yesterday. So confront that pain. How did it feel? And number 6 is you want to help them feel how it would feel like to have the pleasure of owning the couch in the future. Okay? And by actually confronting the pain of the past and the hope or the pleasure of the future, by confronting these two things, people are like, whoa, I need to make a decision right now. Okay? Number 7, you need to prove and demonstrate your authority. So in other words, you need to bring proof to this conversation. Okay? You need to be able to say, hey, you know what? Look, we have a testimonial. Look, let me show you how this couch is actually manufactured. Let me show you why it's worth $3,000 instead of $1,500. So bring proof. Bring proof about the product. Bring proofs about you. Bring proofs about the business. Okay? Bring proof about your reputation. You need to bring proof that you have the authority, your product has the authority, your company has the authority to actually collect $3,000 in exchange for this couch. Okay? Then number 9 is what you want to do is you want to make sure that not number 9, number 8, you want to make sure that the person is actually ready to make a decision. Before you say, okay, are you ready to? Before you say, okay, I'll take your credit card and it's going to be $3,000, you want to say, so, are you going to buy a couch today? Are you ready to make a decision? Because the person may not be even ready to make a decision. Maybe they're really browsing. They don't want to make a decision. They want to look at 500 couches before they buy a couch. They haven't reached a point of dissatisfaction with their past, or they haven't reached a point of potential anticipation that is strong enough to make a decision. So if they're saying, oh no, we're not ready, then go back. You have not exacerbated the pain enough, or you have not exploited the concept of pleasure enough. So go back and then rework that a little bit, okay? And then if they are ready, what you want to do is you want to frame an offer. Let me explain to you what that means. You basically, you're still not talking about price. What you're doing is you're talking about what's going to happen, okay? So if I understand correctly, at this point, what you want is you want a 3-seater with a love seat. So what I'm going to do is this, okay? I'm going to get you one of these. I'm going to get you one of these in the color scheme that you want, and then within the next 3 days, it's going to get delivered to your house, and then we're going to be able to service you. Okay, and basically you frame an offer. Okay, you frame the terms of the offer. That's what it is. Okay, if you're selling a service, you say, okay, so you and I are going to work together for the next 3 months, and this is kind of what's going to happen. Okay, you're not talking about price. You're framing the offer, and you want to get validation. Because here's the reason why I'm doing this. Because there's so many salespeople that just kind of assume that because they've had a conversation that they are at the same place where the other person is. You don't know that. So confirm that they're buying what you think they're buying. Frame an offer, okay? And then once you frame the offer, the last step is now you actually start talking about price. Now you start giving them some discounts. Now you start giving them some bonuses. Now you start giving them some guarantees. Okay, now we talk about the price structure. And then I call it structuring the best possible deal. Okay, so that's when you create a deal. You say, okay, now that we agree on the offer, now this is how much it's going to cost you. These are the terms. These are the payments. This is the bonus you're going to get if you sign up right now. And that's it. These are the simple steps. You follow these 10 steps, my friend, you can close any deal you want. In fact, I have proven it. Some of my clients have actually, one of my records to date is one of my clients did more in 1 month following my training with him than he had done in the previous 12 months in his business by himself, just by spending 1 day with me and training him on exactly what I just told you right now. Now, obviously, when I'm face-to-face with people, I go in much more depth, but you get the gist of it, okay? Guys, if you enjoyed this video, just make sure that you actually comment below. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click that little bell at the bottom of the video, just to make sure that you actually get notified every time I create these videos. See, you have to understand that what I'm bringing to you here, guys, for free is the exact same thing that I actually bring to my clients around the world, okay? I have developed tons and tons of hacks to help my clients achieve, superior results in their business. And I'm bringing you the same ideas here absolutely for free. So this is Coach Marco Robert. Make sure you don't miss the next video. I think I'm queuing up another video right in the corner right here. Make sure you don't miss this one as well. This is Coach Marco Robert. I'll see you guys later. Take care.
Guys, this is Coach Marco Robert. Remember, if you keep on doing what you've always done, you're going to keep on getting what you've always gotten. Click on the next videos and continue your education.